Joining us is Meghna Saraogi, the founder and CEO of mirrAR, an omni-channel solution that uses augmented reality to let businesses provide their customers with a chance to virtually try on jewelry, watches, sunglasses, makeup, and a whole lot more. In 2020, during the pandemic, you raised 3.5 crores. How did you go about successfully convincing investors of a technology that's still emerging and that it has the potential to go really big?
I think finding investors is about finding people, who have the same mindset or who believes, in what you're building. So I think investors invest in two things. One is, and that's my view, but one is a big market and a big problem that you're solving. But apart from that, I think most of my investors invest in founders, and what they saw was a very clear path that mirrAR had, and I as the founder could show them. And secondly, they saw that how we've been persistent ever since 2015, and augmented reality really excited some of the investors who invested in our company, where they said, and I mean, the minute they saw, they were like, wow, this is the future. And then we were all like, the future is now. So I think it's about, and to be honest, I've reached out to like hundreds of investors and I've got rejections, most of the time. But I think I'm grateful for people who chose to believe in this journey and be a part of it, knowing that this is not going to be an easy ride because the market is new and it's an evolving market. But then, also there are investors who want to be a part of your like early days struggle, journey, etc. And I think it's about finding the right fit for you, for your company, investors who will believe in you, who will. So, I think one of my first investors ever. And what I learned was it's very important to have angels, right? Who will believe in you 100%. Because it's great that today mirrAR is doing well, and we're literally raising another round right now. But most important part is that they need to believe in you. That as a founder, you will find some other way. See, businesses keep changing. We all know that. People who invested in Style.me's idea, the Style.me idea doesn't exist anymore right now. We are working on mirrAR, and I think early stage investors and angels know that the businesses might change. What they really see and believe is the team, and if the team will be able to pull off literally anything if the plan doesn't go how it's projected. So I think it's about finding the right investor in the right market segment that you are building.
That's perfectly summed up. And is there a strategy that you can put in place for finding the right kind of investors?
I think, online you can find, so if, for example, you're building SaaS, you'll know which are the top investors or angels at whatever stage you are who are investing in SaaS. Like if I'm building SaaS, there is no point for me to go to an investor who's only investing in like EV cars or any other domain. So I think a domain expertise is very, very important, and to see that which investor invest only in those specific domains. There are obviously investors who are sector agnostic and who invest in any sector that excites them. But I think if you can have a list of investors, cold emails have worked for me, but I would always recommend a reference. So if you could find people who could refer you to those investors and get a meeting schedule, nothing like it. I think that's the best way to reach out to people. So a lot of my cold emails went into trash, I guess. But then whenever I tried to find a connect and then get referred, that's worked amazingly. So I would suggest just, have a list of people that you would want to reach out to. Sometimes, as I said, you'll do your research and study and know who's investing in the domain that you're looking for. But also sometimes like you have these idols, right? And you think like, wow, only if I can have this VC or I can have this angel. Just try and find a good reference, someone who can refer you just for a call or a demo or a meetup, and I think that works